This is what used to happen when I stir-fried fish fillets. The slices curl up the moment they hit the pan and break the second the spatula touches them. White fish is naturally tender, but that's exactly the problem. It breaks way too easily. And this plate? Same fish. Every slice intact and smooth. Follow along. Just two things to get right, and yours will come out like this. I'm using Basa, but many mild white fish fillets will work. Down the middle, there's a natural seam. This is where the flesh wants to separate anyway, so we split it ourselves first. Then slice at an angle, about 5 millimeters, a little under a 1/4 inch. Don't go thinner. Too thin and the slices have no structure, so they break even more easily later. Rinse, then pat completely dry. If the surface is wet, the coating won't stick. Most people marinate fish the way they marinate chicken. Salt, sugar, white pepper, soy sauce, then massage it in by hand. Look at the result. The soy sauce stains the flesh dark. The pepper leaves specks all over the white meat. Even white pepper shows up. And worse, fish is far more fragile than chicken. A few squeezes, and there are already broken bits on the side of the bowl. So for this clean, light dish, white pepper, black pepper, and soy sauce stay out of the bowl. It's not that these seasonings are wrong. It's that this dish is about white fish, a glossy sauce, and colorful vegetables. The right way flips the order completely. Make the coating first, then gently fold the fish into it. In an empty bowl, 1/3 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon each of sugar and MSG, a teaspoon of rice wine to keep the fish clean tasting, a tablespoon of egg white, and a tablespoon of potato starch. Potato starch cooks up whiter and more translucent. Cornstarch works too. Whisk until smooth. Lift the whisk. It should look like thin yogurt. Remember, this is not a batter. It's just a thin protective coating. Add the fish and fold gently until every slice is lightly coated. The fish isn't protected by massaging, it's protected by this layer. Cover and refrigerate for 20 minutes so the coating holds on to the fish better. For vegetables, carrot, green pepper, and wood ear mushrooms. Those come dried, just soak them ahead of time. They're mainly here for color and texture. Ginger and garlic, we save for the end. Bring a pan of water to a boil. Blanch the vegetables for 30 seconds and take them out. Now, the second thing, we're not going to stir fry this fish. We're letting gentle water do the cooking. Once the water boils, turn the heat down to the lowest setting. Wait until the big bubbles calm down. Then lower the fish in, one slice at a time. Why no rolling boil? Those rolling bubbles are constant little impacts. Before the coating sets, they'll knock it right off. Water that's near boiling but not churning lets the coating set slowly on each slice. Look, the first slices in have already turned white. The outside is set. Once they're all in, turn up to medium and cook until the slices are fully white. It never needs a hard boil. In Chinese cooking, this step is called water velveting. Out of the water, the fish is cooked and fully set. From here on, it's much easier to handle. Heat the pan. 1 tablespoon of oil. Ginger and garlic go in. Once you can smell them, that's enough. Add 1/2 cup of water, then salt, sugar, and a little MSG, a clean, simple sauce base. Once it boils, the fish and vegetables all go back in. From here, keep it gentle. Everything is already cooked. We're just letting the flavor coat it. Re-stir the starch slurry before it goes in. Then drizzle it in stages. If you pour it all in at once, you'll get lumps. Once the sauce clings to the fish and vegetables, that's it. Finish with a teaspoon of sesame oil. Plate it up. Just remember 2 things, a thin coating and gentle water. That's what keeps the fish in one piece. After that, all you need is a light touch. White fish is cheap, cooks fast, and it's low in fat. As long as it doesn't break, it's one of the best weeknight proteins there is. See you in the next one.